Hey, so good morning. This is Chris Wise, and welcome to your Wise Insight of the Day Live. And I have two new friends here with me. This is Hector.
Hello.
And Kiana.
Hey guys.
And so Hector, you are very emotional right now.
Yes.
Would you like to share what?
Well, you see, a few months ago, I really got into opening my mind and trying to proceed further in life and grow. And I never would have thought I would have found somebody with a mindset as beautiful as Chris is here. And the thing about that is, even myself at school, I'm still in high school, and we have a group, and one of the biggest things about our group is we have this thing called keeping a beautiful mindset. And the thing about keeping the mindset is the beautiful part about it.
It's all right.
The beautiful part about it is that it's ever changing and free flowing. You just have a mindset that lets you grow and lets you widen your sense of self. And I still can't believe I'm on here.
It's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
And it just lets you grow. And keeping that mindset is basically having a mindset that is you can form your mindset. It's ever changing. So you're keeping the mindset to change your mindset. You're advancing forward, and just having the opportunity to actually stand next to somebody like Chris gets me a bit emotional, because it's really where I want to see myself in 10 to 20 years, being able to change my mindset, experience the things all over the world and everything. And just hearing a little bit of what he's done is really inspiring and everything.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. It's been awesome meeting you guys, and I'm really glad that trying to fit us all in here. There we go. Yeah. And so what kind of inspired this whole conversation was I was just sharing a little bit about, we were talking about freedom, and we were talking about, and actually Hector said something to me that really caught my attention. He was like, I want to create my life my own way. And I was like, hey, that's what I've done. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. And I feel like one of the things that has been so characteristic about how I've lived my life is that it's been to be free from societal structures, social structures, the way that people think things should be done. And for me, there's been this level of freedom that has been discovered where I feel so powerful. And actually, I was talking to them about, it feels like, for me, it's always felt like the Matrix. Life has always occurred to me like the Matrix, and I had to actually become free from the Matrix and just the different ways, different perception. I'll share some certain different high-level perceptions, which will go more into depth here in the future, like my thoughts on marriage, and how I think there's actually a more even powerful way to create a relationship than...
Which is a beautiful way to create a relationship. I honestly feel like it makes things more meaningful the way he explained it. He really goes in depth with it.
Yeah. Well, I'll just drop it since we started to get into it. So I actually feel like there's a more I don't need the state stamp of approval on my relationship to create an amazing one, and that I feel like you can create a more powerful relationship through the agreements you make with your partner and the integrity in which you hold those agreements. So that's something we'll talk more about for a future conversation. But all the different ways, being free, location independent, being able to just travel around the world, being free from stuff. And so there's just so many different ways that we as individuals assume that just because somebody else is doing something that we need to do it that way. And Kiana, I know that you also had some thoughts. You want to share anything?
Yeah, sure. So we were talking about, of course, the freedom and everything. And something that I've struggled with is being able to express myself and be who I am, regardless of what that may be. And just being stuck inside of a box and feeling like I need to have a perfect life, and whatever perfect may be in terms of, what society may think or my family may think or my friends and all that kind of stuff. And recently I've been practicing gratitude and meditations and really putting myself first and deciding what it is that I want to do with my life and then going for it. And it's been so freeing for me. Even the past 3 days in California has been so freeing and so eye-opening. I'm so ready to go home and just go at everything that I've been wanting to do. And meeting Chris just felt like like so incredible because, you know, me going through this process, you don't always find people that have that same mindset. You don't always find people that can relate to you. And it's just been so incredible. We've talked about synchronicities and things like that, and I absolutely believe that we were meant to meet Chris, and it's just been so incredible. Such a great experience. So definitely looking out for more of his content because this is great.
Yeah, and this was like spur of the moment. I've never done something like this on a Facebook Live, so you guys are like the first to do this. I think this is a cool format. It looks like everybody's digging it. And so thank you guys thank you Hector for your vulnerability.
No problem.
Thank you for sharing and just being you. And for all of you watching, this is your life. You can create it. And actually what I was telling Hector is like, I always saw myself as the one, like Neo in the Matrix. And you are the one to become free from whatever matrix that you see. And so you're the Neo, you're the one in your life. And so I want to see you become free, and so that you can create whatever amazing life that you want. So with that, hope you guys have an amazing day.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate this time. It's been incredible, inspiring.